Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. So I just want to mention this. I didn't mention it in my previous video. How did I get my police clearance while I'm in Korea? And the process is being done in South Africa. I think I should have mentioned that for teachers that are in abroad, right? So there's a lady from China. You can actually do it through the agents in South Africa. All you have to do, you have to just go to the South African embassy, get your fingerprints done there, and you can post it to the agent. There's an agent called Road to Asia. They deal with that. So yeah, you send it to them, they'll tell you the quotation, and you have to pay the money, and they can process your documents, and they'll give you a slip, like a slip where they did the police clearance from, right? So for me, I didn't even know, like in South Africa, sorry, in Pretoria, there are a lot of police stations where you can actually do your police clearance. So I just assumed it's in Sunnyside police station, but there's one in Pretoria, at Francis Bart Street. So I didn't know. So for me, when she told me, I used a Chinese one this time. She's a lady from China. She's dealing with the teachers in China, but she can also help those who are in Korea, maybe Japan and stuff like that. So she told me to send my fingerprints through a scan or a webcam. So it still works with the fingerprints from the scan and the webcam. Yeah, I downloaded webcam and scanned the documents, or you can just go to the photocopy machine and do the normal procedure of scanning, and scan to USB or your laptop, and you just send her those fingerprints. So I did go to the embassy in Seoul, the South African embassy in Seoul, to do my fingerprints, and they get to sign them and stuff like that. So I still have the fingerprints with me here. So I think if I need to do my next police clearance, I can just do the same thing, right? And I still have the scans on my webcam, so I'll still use the very same fingerprints. So maybe this is not like a normal procedure to do things, but it gets things done. And from there, she is in China, so she deals more with documents in China for people that are trying to sort out their documents in South Africa, but they are in China. They cannot go home, so she deals more with that. So yeah, I reached out to her. Her name is Viviana on WeChat. So she does have WeChat. She does have a WhatsApp number. She does have an email address. It's a legit business, because at first I was doubting it. I'm like, hey, what if she's another one of our scammers around? But she does. I went through her WeChat moments, and I saw like people thanking her and saying thank you, you helped us. And those people, the majority was, all of them are from South Africa. So I'm like, okay, so it means she's legit, so I can work with her. So what I did, I sent her the scans. She does have a husband in South Africa. So her husband, or the people that she works with in South Africa, actually do take these scans to the police station. But this police station is not in Sunnyside, it's the other police station. So they took them there, and she gave me a slip that I made sure that I do this in September, because I knew I was going home in October, end of October. So the procedure or the process normally takes about 6 weeks. So she told me, okay, we can post it to you in Korea. I'm like, anyway, I'm going back to South Africa. You don't need to post it. I'll go with my ID card and the slip to collect it. So what did I do? I took a how train from Centurion, and I went directly to the police station in Sunnyside, because that's where I normally do my police clearances, and that's where they are issued and distributed to other branches. So I just assumed in my head, and I didn't even know the other branch in Pretoria actually does this thing. So I went there, I showed them the slip. They said it's not here, it's in another place. So I went to another police station. So that police station, it was a place where they actually arrest people. Yeah, they arrest people there. Then they were like, no, it's not here. You can see people being arrested, handcuffed, people grieving there. So actually I went, yeah, I had to go to another place. There's a guy that actually helped me because I didn't know where this place is. And yeah, he helped me. I got there and I just gave them my slip. The slip has the number. It has maybe, I think, an order number or receipt number. And then yeah, they just go through their files, and I found my police clearance. Actually, I was starting to lose hope. I was thinking maybe this thing they is not done, maybe this lady is not legit. Like I started thinking a lot of things because I was getting frustrated moving from one police station to another. So I thought maybe it's not here. And when I asked her, she started detailing, like, she doesn't know what is happening, because I would assume she's working with a lot of people. And she told me, my people will go there and look for it. And then I'm like, no, I'm already in Pretoria. I'm going to go there by myself and look for it. Yeah, that's how I got my police clearance. So if you don't want to use Viviana, you can use the agents in South Africa. Some lawyers are also there's some high court lawyers are also doing this as their extra whatever. So you can use those agents. They'll get your job done. Then yeah, I found my police clearance, which was the very important thing about getting my SAYS. Without it, there's not, I cannot even talk to the people at SAYS without a police clearance. So that's how I got my police clearance. And how I certified, I didn't go to police station. To the police station, the post office also does the certification. So that's why I certified my documents at the police station. At the post office. You can still go to police station, but you think it's very busy, maybe they are queues and stuff. But yeah, post office is really easy and is quite fast. So yeah, let's get to the gist of this video. I felt like at the first video I didn't mention this, and it's a very important information. So yeah, you pay the agent fee. She will tell you how much. Obviously it's not cheap. You have to really dig in your pocket, because agents worldwide, agents everywhere are not cheap. They need to get as much as they could. Just imagine if they had to post it to me in Korea. So I had to pay more money for that. But luckily I was going to South Africa. I didn't have to pay. I actually saved on that. By using Viviana as well, I didn't have to pay. I didn't have to ship my fingerprints to South Africa. I just scanned them. So I saved quite a lot of money. I saved money for sending the documents to the agent in South Africa to do the whole process for me, because I just scanned the documents and they were good to go. And also I saved money for getting a police clearance from South Africa to here. It's quite a lot of money. It could be like 1,000 or 900 rands, or even more, because things are now expensive. So I saved quite a bit. So yes, that's the part that I felt I left out on my previous video. And yeah, what else? Yeah, that's basically that. So let's get to the gist of the video. My trip to Cape Town, how I arranged it. So I didn't want to go there alone. I wanted to obviously go with someone, a family member or a friend. So I decided to take my brother with, and the flights were crazy expensive. When I say crazy expensive, I mean 4,000 something rands just to go and come back from OR Tambo to Cape Town. So if I had to take my brother with me, so it means I have to pay 8,000 something rands. That's a lot of money just to go to Cape Town, for like fly for 2 hours and come back. This money is a lot. So I decided, you know what, I've never took a bus to Cape Town. Every time when I went to Cape Town, I flew there. So this time, let me take a bus. I'm a very adventurous person. I'm very spontaneous. So I said, okay, maybe this will be a bit tiring, but it's worth it. So we decided to take a bus. We went with Intercape. So yeah, it's important to check like which Intercape are you taking, because there are levels with Intercapes. There's budget line, there's mainliner, there's sleep liner. I didn't even know all about this because I never really booked a bus. I was never a bus person in South Africa. It's either I'm taking a taxi, or a family member is driving, or my friend is driving, or something, or an Uber. So the bus thing, I didn't know all about it. So the prices were not so crazy. They were like 700 and something, 600 and something, depending on what you are booking in. So if you want a very comfortable bus, go with a sleep liner or go with a main liner. Budget liner is not comfortable, but it gets you from where you want to go. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So yeah, we took an Intercape from Pretoria station and we went all the way to Cape Town. So if I had known better, I would have left from Joburg or Centurion, or maybe even Midrand, because Pretoria is the starting point, and they'll go to Centurion, they'll go to Midrand, and they'll go to what is it, to Joburg, right? Park station. So yeah, so it, like, we took it from the beginning point to the end point, to Cape Town's CBD. So it was a very long ride, but luckily it was a double decker bus, so we took the first seat. A first seat, you can actually stretch your legs, you can put them on the windscreen, you can see the view of everything, right? You can see the view of the whole country, you can take nice videos, and yeah, it's very comfortable. Your legs gets really comfortable. I liked that. I chose the right seat, because we're kind of like the first people to get in the bus, because we arrived at the bus station very early. So you know we were super early. The bus was leaving around 10. We were there by, I think, 8:30 or something like that. So we were super early. We were early birds. We got good seats, right? So yeah, in the bus you have three drivers. So we was on this side, it was me and my brother. On the other side, it was the drivers. They know the best seats. That's why they decided to sit there. They knew. So I knew I chose the best seat, because everyone had to come and check if that seat is occupied. So yeah, it was cold in the bus. Obviously, you need to have something warm. It's a long trip. So we left at 10 a.m. We arrived in Cape Town around 8 a.m. So it's very long, and you only have stops. Like, you don't have a lot of stops. I think it's about three or four stops, right? So yeah, only 3 to 4 stops where you can actually go out and pee and buy stuff. The garages are crazy expensive, so I'll suggest that you buy something from Pick n Pay or Checkers. You buy whatever you need, the snack, the food, the meat, whatever. Just carry it with you and go, because the garages where the stopping stations are crazy expensive. Like, you find miners, a packet of miners will be like 28 rands. If miners are 28 rands, how much is a pie? How much is, a mere drink? So they were so expensive. I wish I knew that. I was gonna pay so much money for that part. But anyway, we arrived. We were not so bad, because we slept a lot in the bus, and the bus has a lot of stops. You have to stop in Velkom, stop in, yeah, collecting people getting in Bloemfontein, people getting in and out. So there were a lot of stops, and some people were like, they fell asleep in the bus, that they missed their stops. But the drivers would really shout and say, "Hey, we are at blah blah, get a, like, if it's your stop, we are in Worcester." They'll really make noise. I don't know how people sleep. They really die that they missed their stop. When we're at the last stop, someone would be like, "I was supposed to get off at Worcester," and Worcester maybe is about 2 hours or an hour from Cape Town. They have to go all the way back after riding for such a long time. So yeah, we got off, we called an Uber. The bus stop is, the bus station, the bus terminal is not very far from the hotel. We got to the hotel. I tried to find a very affordable hotel, right? But that was where the danger is, finding an affordable hotel, because I think I paid about 800 and something for that hotel for 3 days, so it's 800 and something. So I end up paying like 2,000 something totally, because we decided to stay for 3 nights. We got into the hotel. The first, it's called Rhino what hotel. Yeah, so it was affordable. It's decent, but it's a very shady hotel, and apparently there are so many hotels like that. I didn't know. The first thing that when we walked in the reception, there was a prostitute. So there's a lot happening in that hotel. I was not happy. The hotel does not have, they don't have towels. I'm trying to think, is Rhino what hotel? Is Rhino something hotel? I'm trying to think. Oh, it's called Happy Rhino Hotel. This is the hotel that we booked. I was not happy at all. When you got there waiting for the check-in, the lady that was supposed to receive us, she was running late. We found a cleaner. A cleaner was like, guys, please wait, she's on her way. And the cleaner was mopping the floor. He didn't put that sign to show that is word. Someone just walked in, nearly slipped. The level of disorganization there is just on another level. I cannot even explain. When we walked in, there was a prostitute, busy with this old man. Then, okay, we waited. We had to wait. And because the check-in time is around 11 and we are there around 9, I have to get ready for my graduation. There was not even time to say, hey, you are resting and blah, 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 blah. And she told me, if you want to have an early check-in, you have to pay extra 300. At that time, I just want to take a shower. Like, after that long ride, you just want to take a shower. So I had to pay extra 300. And she gave us a room. The room was not good at all. She said, okay, you stay here for only this night, because other rooms are still occupied. This is the room that is available at the moment. So yeah, what do you do? Then yeah, we took a shower. I called my makeup girl. She came, she pulled through. She started telling me like, hey, this hotel is known for drug dealers, drug addicts, all these rachi people, ratchets, prostitutes. But I don't blame you, because you don't live here, you don't know. So yeah, everyone knows this hotel. If you are around Cape Town, you know this hotel is famous for such shenanigans. And there are many hotels like that. They try to mention them, but I was like, we already booked, we are already here, there's no cancellation, there's nothing we can do. So yeah, we stayed in that hotel. No towels. The water was flowing from the shower going out. Hey, it was drama. This lady from Africa, I don't know which Africa, but I think maybe Uganda, from the accent, the way she speaks, she was complaining, I'm here on a business trip. You guys must sell us what we see in the internet. We have to, whatever we see in the internet is what we should get. She was complaining. And then when I went downstairs to complain, to ask for the towels, I found people complaining. Every time when I'm in the lobby, people are complaining about this hotel. Like, they felt like they've been scammed, or it didn't meet their expectations. Because when you look online, the ratings are good, and also the place is nice, it's clean, it's nice. It is nice, but I think they can do better. And you don't feel 100% safe, because while I was at the lobby, there was a guy that tried to talk to me, and he took my phone. I had to follow him. And when I followed him, I sat down, tried to have a conversation with him, because I was already scared of him. He's big. He's a big Xhosa man. He looks like this giant gang. He looks like this big Nigerian guy. Yeah, he looks like this big Nigerian man, right? Yeah, so my guy pulled out drugs, and he took his car key, and he's like, can you sniff? First of all, I was traumatized to see a packet of drugs, because I only see them on TV. I was still dealing with that, processing it, and he's like, sniff. And I'm like, are you asking? Like, I started shaking. I was shivering, because for me, this is something that I was not ready for. Then I told him, you know what? I don't smoke. I really don't smoke. Then he asked, what do you smoke? Do you smoke weed? I just want to have fun with you. Let's have fun. Then I said to him, I'm coming back. I'm really feeling cold. Let me go back to my room and fetch a jacket and I'll join you, right? So he was not happy with it because he was not hopeful. But he said, okay, fine. I'll give you a benefit of a doubt. That's when I just disappeared from that guy. So on a good note, this was my setbacks with my trip to Cape Town. The Rhino Hotel, Happy Rhino Hotel, didn't meet the expectations. And I think it's such a nice place. It's very affordable. It's in the CBD. It's just behind the long street. If you are a party person, you just go to the long street and party. I didn't even go to the long street because I was tired. I didn't have the energy. Mentally, I was going, but physically, I couldn't because I'll do these touristic things during the day, and at night I'll be like, I'll go to the long street, but I never made it. I was just behind long street. We even had steers burgers there. So like that was during the day. I didn't see the night of the long street, but I've been there before, but I didn't like it. It's just another shady place. So okay, fine. Yeah, but on a good note, we went to Atlantic's Dunes. You have to book online where the quad bikes is like a desert type of a thing, white sand vibes. That was my highlight of Cape Town after my graduation. Really, I really enjoyed the place. I was with my siblings. We were racing with our quad bikes. Everyone was happy. We took very nice pictures and videos, and then we found the girls. There were two girls there. They were really nice. They are twins. They are very young. They own the quad bikes. I was really proud of them. So yeah, they were really nice. I think people, you have to belong to a certain group, but we didn't book through an agent. We just went there directly, and we started booking while we are there. And yeah, I think that's the best way, because if you use an agent, you're gonna pay a lot of money. So it was about what, 900 and something, 950 if I'm not mistaken. It was cheaper because when you check with the agents online, is 1,000 something rands already. So we saved quite a bit. So from the CBD to Atlantic's Dunes is very far. We wanted to take a bus, but we even bought tickets to take a bus to there. But the process of getting there by a bus is very long, and you don't know Cape Town, and yeah, you a lot of stops and blah blah blah, a lot of instructions. So we decided, let's take an Uber. We took an Uber. There was a very nice guy there. He decided to wait for us, and we paid about 400 rands. And yeah, we paid about 400 rands to come back. To go, it was 300 and something. So it depends also where in the CBD you are booking an Uber from. We booked from the bus station there where we buy the tickets and stuff like that. So it was a bit cheaper. So it can be 500 rand, it can be 500 rand depending where in the CBD you are at as well. So I think to go and come back, it was about 700 rands something, 700 and something rands, right? So I did the lion's head. When you like, if you are a hiking person, you are on your own because people don't want to climb mountains. So I did it by myself. We went to Cabo Beach Club. Oh, it was so nice. The vibe is good, very expensive, but if you are an Instagram person, that's the vibe. The music is good. They played the deep house that we love, that we know, that we grew up listening to. So yeah, the vibe was nice. Everyone was just happy. The food is good. Yeah. So we went there. We did the Sea Point. Remember the Sea Point? That's where the Indian and the Atlantic Ocean meet. So it was a nice experience just to take a walk there. And yeah, it's a very busy place. People are having picnics, people are jogging, people are doing stuff. It's very vibey. We also did Camps Bay. I loved it, but it was so windy. The sand was beating you like it was slapping you, so we didn't enjoy it much, but we had our lunch there. The food was amazing. And then what else did we do? Yeah, that's basically that. So we did the Camps Bay, we did Atlantic's Dunes, I did the Lion's Head. Lion's Head, the views are amazing, is worth doing, but it's more like rock climbing because you keep on climbing rocks. So it's very scary and it's very tiring, but it's worth it. When you are on top and you see the view of Cape Town, it's really worth it. We wanted to do the boat cruises, sunsets. They are like 350 with two glasses of champagne. That's very expensive. So we're like, no, we can pass this. But we spent some time at waterfront. You know, we chilled in a very nice restaurant next to those yachts, and we had our dinner there. It was a very nice vibe, cold and windy. Cold and windy Cape Town, but it was a very nice vibe. And yeah, that's basically that. And we took the bus the following day. We were leaving at 12 p.m. And we also arrived, yeah, we arrived in the morning around 7. Our sister, we didn't get off in Pretoria. We decided to get off in Centurion. And yeah, our sister came to pick us up, and I couldn't even rest. I had to, after I've done every, like, just after Cape Town, I tried to sleep, but I couldn't sleep because I had to go and sort out my police clearance. Yeah, that was the day when I actually left to sort out my police clearance. Yes, that's what basically happened. Yeah, when I was graduating as well, it was so nice. They gave us some snack. They gave us this togi cups. They are very nice. I don't know if it's a cup or it's a mug, whatever it was. I left it in South Africa, but it was so beautiful. And people were graduating and getting cum laudes. There were so many cum laudes, so I think people really went with their bodies and their minds for this course. I just studied to pass, but yeah, it's very much doable. Yeah, yeah, I enjoy South Africa generally, being with family and taking pictures, seeing my nieces and nephews. They were asking me a lot of questions. I spent time with my parents. So I came back with a different energy. I'm happy. I spend a lot of money, but inside I'm very happy, which is, I feel, very important to feel a different energy, to go and receive some different energy from home. You come here re-energized, right? So yeah, that's all about this video. It was quite long. I don't like long videos. When I see someone with a long video, I hardly ever watch. So I try to make my videos as short as possible because I really don't like long videos. I don't like watching long videos. I like to get straight to the point, or I like someone just to get straight to the point. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope this information was helpful to you or anyone else that needs it. So yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Bye.